So guys, this is our final stuff here. Let's register for first. So I'm using this name, last name, yes, D @gmail.com, and password section 12345678. Confirm password 12345678. Let's confirm. Our data is successfully inserted to database. Let's check it from there. Let's refresh it. Admin number. As you can see here, our data is inserted. So let's log in it. So our email is asp@gmail.com @gmail.com. So in password section 12345678. Now let's log in. As you can see here, our code is successfully run. So let's check it how we can make this. So welcome guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how we can check user given credential with our database, and if the credential is matches, then redirect to the main page or another page, otherwise show the message invalid username or password. So let's see how we can do that. So firstly we have to open XAMPP. So let's open it. After that, wait a second and start Apache, and when Apache is successfully started, it shows green. After that, open MySQL. After both started, then click on this MySQL admin panel, click on it. Now we can close this XAMPP. Wait a second, it takes few times to start. So until, as you can see here, we created our database of code. In this database there is a table with name registration. In previous video we looked about that, how we can create this type of database. So if you want to know how we created this type of database, so we can check this video. Let me share this video. Let's open our form to localhost. So how we can do that? Let's follow these steps. Open this PC. After that, click on C drive. In C drive you can see here there is a XAMPP folder. Click on this, and as you can see here there are lots of folders. So click on htdocs. After that you can see here this is our folders, and in previous video I showed you that we created our data into this project folder. So let's open it, and this is project to our previous project. So let's open it. So let's know what is the name of it. Now in Google Chrome, let's type localhost slash, now name of the folder. Name of the folder is project. So let's type it down here, project. Now press enter. Now our directories is open. Now let's open this project folder. Now open registration.html. As you can see here, this is our registration form, and inside it there is a login button. Now in this video we are going to show how we can check these information from our database, username and password. So let's go to this folder, open with VS Code, right click and open with VS Code. Now wait a second. After the VS Code is loaded, then open login.html. Inside it we have to put form tag. Inside form tag we have to put attribute action, which means if user click on submit button, if user click on this submit button, if user click on this login button, then it sends our database, it redirects to the which page. So I'm writing here check.php, and after that let's create PHP, check.php, enter. We have to do one more stuff. So we have to put here action and method, in which method we have to connect from our database. So let's write it down here. So method, there are two methods, get and post. So post is more secure than get, so I am choosing post. So let's save it by Ctrl S, close this warning. Now open check.php. Now let's start our PHP code by less than what PHP and what PHP. Inside this, let's create a variable. Let's firstly connect our database. So let's write a comment here, connecting to the database. So let's create a variable to store our required information. So first server name equals to, let's firstly create our all required variables, then I'll tell you what we require to write it down here. So username, after that password, database name, save it here. Now let's to connect to our database we have to put first server name, which is we are using XAMPP, so our server name is localhost. After that username is root, password is blank, and let's check what's our database name. So inside it our database name is code, so let's write it down here, code. We are using XAMPP, so this all stuff are necessary. I'll show you one other method. In that method we don't require to store this information into any variable. So firstly connect by this method. Let's create another variable to check our form is successfully connected to our database or not. So let's check, you can choose any name. I'm using check equals to, inside it we have to write here and function, which is mysqli, wait a second, mysqli underscore connect, that's semicolon. MySQL underscore connect is a function which is used for connection, to make connection to our form with database. So let's write down our this information with variables name. So firstly $server name, comma this username, comma thirdly $password, comma $db name. Let's save it by Ctrl S. Now let's check our form is connected to the successfully connected to the database or not. So write down if else condition. If our form is if check variables is true, then show us message connection okay, connection okay. Else if our check variable is false, then show us message echo connection failed, connection fail. And at the top we have to write error underscore reporting, which is 0. It means if shows any warning, then it's removed from our page. So let's save it and check it by opening the form. This is our form. Let's click on login. So it's required xyz@gmail.com, and password section click on login. Wait a second, we have to reload this page, so reload it. Now this information I'm using raw. So as you can see here, our connection is successful. So it's a message connection is okay. Now let's check. So first, and before that, I am showing you another method to connect to the database, except in that method we don't want this lines from here to here. In that method it's only one line code, and in this method we don't want this all stuff. So let's firstly comment this. Let's save it. I'm using Visual Studio shortcut Control and Control +/ to comment. Let's make it variable check equals to mysqllogin underscore connect, and inside it we have to write just these values. So firstly, inside single inverted comma localhost, after that put comma, and again single inverted comma, inside it put root, and again comma in password section blank, inside again single inverted comma, inside code. And let's save it here. This is the method how we can connect our database without creating these variables. It's a shortcut, but I don't recommend you that, because if it creates any error, then it is very difficult to resolve it. So I am recommending you to use this method. So let's check it's working or not. Click on form, go back, and inside it reload the page, click some information, let's log in. Now as you can see here, connection is successful. let me show you if our connection is failed, then what error it shows. So inside this database name, I'll put some extra or wrong database name. So let's save it by Ctrl S. Open the form. Let's refresh it and let's put some information. Login. Wait a second. So guys, because of this error reporting 0, our code is showing nothing. So let's comment it and say let's reload it. Enter. Now as you can see here, it shows unknown database. So let's fix it and run. This method, let's comment this method, and I'm using this. So let's /save. I'm going to comment here another method. So let's go forward. Let's save it. Let's take data from HTML to PHP. So let's comment taking data from HTML to PHP. So let's set name of all elements. So let's pack it. So let's name it by coding login. Open the form. Inside it we have to put name of every section. So inside it write name equals. Be careful while writing these names because these name is very necessary when we are writing. So user name. After that, in password section, name pass. So let's type in here username and email. Let's save it. Open our form. Reload it. Okay. So here method post. So let's take it here. Create a variable to store these data into PHP code. So I'm using dollar user name equals. Now enter $_post. Because we use this post method, that's why we have to write it down here post. So inside the bracket put single inverted comma and write this name. This is necessary. If we make any mistake, then it shows us error. So let's paste. So create another variable to store password. So $pass equals $_post big bracket single inverted comma, and let's copy it from here and paste it. Also we have to put semicolon at the last. Put semicolon and save it here. Our data is successfully transferred HTML to PHP. Now let's check these data are matching with our database data or not. So how we can do that? Let's see. So let's comment here. Matching data. So let's create another variable $data equals. Now I am writing MySQL query. So inside double equal comma, firstly we have to write select, write it in capital. It's not necessary, but if we write MySQL code in capital, then it's better to find and better to resolve. If the bugs are created, then it's better to resolve it. To select star means we are selecting all rows in a table, all columns in a table, like that. All columns like this: ID, first name, last name, email, password, these all rows. So let's select star. From now we have to set our this table name, from which table we are check our data. So from here, let's copy it from here and paste it from registration, where means we are now we are checking our these data, this username and password. So where now let's write this name, which section we have to match. So this email section, so copy it from here, where email equals single inverted comma, email equals this $username. After that, click AND operator, means if both. Let me write it first, then I'll explain you. Now let's write down this name, password section name. So write it down, password inside single inverted comma, and we're going to match this. So dollar here, dollar password, save it here. Now let me explain. We are select, this is MySQL query command. So this means we are selecting all rows in a table, all rows in table from registration table, where email means this row name, email. This we have to write this exactly, otherwise it creates an error. So where emails, if emails equals to them, means if this returns true, and password means this row password equals user's password. If both are true, then show us 1, then returns true. If both are false, then returns false. And this is AND operator. So let's now I already told you that MySQL commands needs to execute. Now we aren't executed that, it's only stored in our data variable. So let's execute it. So let's create our variable dollar, let's comment executing MySQL. So create new variable, execute, inside it we have to write a function mysqli underscore query. It's a function which takes two arguments. Firstly, we are where we wanna execute this query, and so we are executing here. So right now copy it from here and paste it. Now let's comma and which query we want to execute. So we are executing this. So we have stored this stuff into this variable. So let's copy it from here and paste it. Now this command is successfully run. So let's write down here. Now we have to count how many times this execute variable run, or how many times. So let's create another variable. So $count equals. Now we have to write a function mysqli underscore row underscore num underscore rows. Now we have to put this variable here because we want to check how many times it is executed. So let's paste it here and comma. Now let's check if else condition. Inside it, if $count is greater than 1, greater than 0, which means our information is matched more than 0 times. So then we are redirecting user to the another page. So header, to redirect another page we have to write and command header and inside it we want to redirect. So location, put that all stuff into bracket. So bracket semicolon and dot. So let's create and main page by main.html. Now let's write down here main.html, location main.html, if the credentials is not matched, then they shows the user a message, then let's write echo and inside double inverted comma semicolon. We are using alert function in JS, so we have to write a script. So slash script. Inside it we are writing alert function. So alert, we already use a double inverted comma, so we have to put single inverted comma. So let's paste it, invalid credential. Now let's save it and create our main page. Inside it I am just not signing more, just writing welcome to baby coding, not more than that. So let's h1. So h1 CSS to center it. So style, I am targeting H body, I am making it in the center. So display flex, justify content center. It's not necessary while writing PHP code. I'm just writing for an look nice design, and I can center and height 100 pixels. So let's save it. Now let's check how our main page is. So wait a second. So this is our main page. Let's increase the font size of it. H1 font size of 50 pixels. So let's save it, check it, make it more bigger. So use 100. It's enough, it's too large. Make it 70. Now it's looking nice. So let's check it. Save it from Ctrl S and check this. Also save it. Save this all. Now check our form is working or not. So firstly, I am writing invalid stubs. So let's write down here. So in line number 29 we have an error. So let's check it. We have to write this into single inverted comma. So let's write it on here. Single. Let's save it. Reload. It's not working. Wait a second. Script type equals to text slash javascript slash javascript So guys, there is many errors in it, so let's fix it. So there is double inverted comma, open and close. After that we have to put here else, not ESLE, ELSE, else. So at the third there is an server name. We mistaken here at the first and we haven't corrected. So let's correct it. Make it localhost and save. After that there is an count D, but there is only count. So let's remove D here. Now let's save it. Now check it, it's working or not. Let's reload it. Now I am taking information from database. So firstly I am using this email. So this email, and I am using this code by copying it and pasting it here. Login. As you can see here, we are successfully redirected to our main page. And if we enter wrong information, suppose I am entering like that, so let's login it, then it shows invalid credential. That's it. Let's create another let's register a new account and let's log in from there. So first name we are writing BP, last name coding email we are writing xyz@gmail.com, and password section we are using 12345678 and A12345678. So we entered that I sent. So let's edit it. If user click on this confirm button, then it's redirected to the login page. So how we can do that? Let's open connection of PHP. At the last section, we don't want to see this. Comment it, save, insist on this. We are using header, inside it location, double inverted comma, location. location where we redirect to login.html. Login.html. Save it from here. Okay. So let's check it now. If user click on confirm, so there is an error. So let's check it. Oops, there is semicolon missing. So semicolon, save, and let's reload it. As you can see here, if user sends our data, then it will go back to the login page. Now refresh this page to see our information. Now there is I sent it 2 times, so there is 2 information. So let's login it from this information. Email unknown first time let's check it. xyz@gmail.com. So xyz@gmail.com. Come and in password section 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Let's login it. As you can see here, our video is completed. This is our code. So this is our code. This is our login code, login.html code. So guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this video, and also follow us on Instagram, Facebook. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.